Have you ever been in a situation wherein, at the end of the day, you do an inventory of the things you're able to do or achieve, but you end up discovering you couldn't achieve something tangible, something worthwhile? Not just a day, months come by, years go by, and you are unable to say, this is what and what I was able to achieve. All this could be due to the ways by which we handle our phones. Those are the things we are going to be looking at today. So, our topic for today will be five wasters, five time wasters we need to avoid while making use of our phones. Five time wasters we need to avoid while making use of our mobile phones. The first thing we are going to be looking at is mindless scrolling through social media. Um, it's something a lot of us are guilty of, something I myself have had to learn to do away with. Wherein you wake up, the first thing we do is, before doing any other thing, you check, okay, what and what has gone on. You either check your WhatsApp, you check your X, you check Facebook to see who and who has responded, the comment section and all that before going in to what you need to do for the day. And by the time the day is done, you feel you have actually been productive. You feel you've actually done something tangible. By the time you check what you've done, you've actually ended up spending up time, the bunch of your time, mindlessly scrolling on social media. At times, you end up spending 6 hours. At times, you end up spending 8 hours out of the little time you have in a day to spend to do productive work. So, what we need to do at this moment is to create platforms where we are able to be more productive. We limit our time spent on social media. One of the things we could do is by making use of website blockers such as freedom or self control. What do those blockers do for us? They help to restrict our usage of such social media, be it, let's say, X, to certain periods of the day. By doing so, we are able to be what? More productive with our time. And this is very much necessary in the tech space. The second thing we are going to be looking at is games. In as much as gaming is something which is relaxing, something in which we do for pleasure, something in which we do for entertainment, which can be actually be a good thing, which can actually be a good thing. Because even as though we are trying to be productive, being tech bros and tech sis, we actually do need our breaks so that we are able to uh, be much more productive, so that we are able to have a better mood to do the work that we need to do. But the thing is, at times you end up being excessive with our usage of games. You end up spending lots of times on your games, lots of hours. There are times where in you end up spending you while playing the game, you say, okay, I want to make use of 2 hours. Just let me take a little break. I've been working for a while. The 2 hours ends up turning into 4 hours, ends up turning into 5 hours. So by the time things continue like this, you end up not meeting the target which you've probably set for yourself. And it ends up not being good or useful for you in the long run. It's something we as individuals, as people who aspire to be great people in life, have to desist from. Now, the third point we're going to be looking at is our usage of the YouTube space. YouTube, beautiful. We are in the digital age wherein we get to make use of YouTube, wherein lots of videos are available for us, educational videos, um, videos such as entertainment, news, name it, are available for us, which were not so back in the day, like in the days of those before us. But now we have them at our fingertips. But even with that available, we end up making use of our time, continuously scrolling. It has gotten to the point now wherein we make use of shorts, and then the first thing you're looking, you're just scrolling, scrolling. Gradually, you've gone through 10, and that's just for you to take a break, or you've gone through 10, then you've gone through 12, and so you end up just spending hours. And then you check up your time, you say, ah, I can't believe I've spent this much time. And that's simply because you lack self control while using YouTube. And this helps you, makes you to be unproductive in what you need to do. So times when in which you are supposed to use to create new projects, supposed to use to put in for self improvement, self development, you end up using them on YouTube, and this does not help anyone in the long run. What we need to do to to properly make use of this tool which has been given unto us, which has been afforded unto us, is to, rather than just mindlessly scrolling, just whiling away time, why not pick specific channels? Why not pick specific people who could be mentors, who could be role models, in which, okay, by the time you want to look up YouTube, you are not just saying, going to YouTube to just mindlessly scroll. You're not just going there to just while away your time. You are going for a purpose. It is purpose driven. Now, the fourth time waster is also an emails. Funny, right? Emails. How on earth would an email be a time waster? It's email, but it's actually a time waster for some, because you just keep checking, which is good, a good thing. It's good to check to be updated, but it's something that shouldn't take your time, because at the end of the day, you want to be mindful that you are getting work done at each time, at each moment. Time is not wasted doing unnecessary things. Constantly checking your emails will not add anything to you if it's done excessively. If it's done excessively. So one of the things we could do in order to ensure that we are productive even while checking our emails, even while being even while being not trying to be oblivious of the things going on, is to ensure that we have we find ways to make our emails much we don't check it as often. And one of the things we can do is by making use of tools such as Boomerang and same box. What do these tools do for us? They help to manage our emails. They help to manage our emails. We don't have to do it ourselves. You don't have to do it ourselves. For instance, you are someone in charge of a company. You don't necessarily have to be the one constantly checking your email yourself, because at the end of the day, you also want to be productive. You also have ideas to run. You also have projects in which you have to complete. One of the things you can also do is assign people to that. Assign people to that. And division of labor helps to ensure that work is done at each point in time. Ensure that work is done, because that's what we are here for, getting work done. Getting work done. Now, the final thing we are going to be looking at is also something which seems funny, but not funny also, is online shopping. Online shopping. The world is amazing in the sense that we are in a digital world wherein whatever we want to get can be brought to our doorsteps within a couple of minutes. And it's easy for us to do. I'm not against it in any way, because we actually do need it. We actually do need it. But there are cases where even me myself, wherein you want to order something, and while ordering, you had a purpose. Oh. You had a plan. Okay, I want to get a Dell laptop, or I want to get a smartwatch, or I want to get this particular gadget to be able to further my outfit. That was your plan into going into the whole online shopping and all. But by the time you started getting distracted by other things. You begin checking. You see, oh, a nice shoe, but that was not what you were there for. Look at it again, a nice bag, nice this, nice that, and you end up spending hours and hours on online shopping, forgetting, at times we even forget what we actually came for, and that ends up making us unproductive in what we need to do. So I think these are the little things we need to find time telling ourselves, no, we do not want to do this, because we want to be productive. We want to be productive. So I've been able to give us five wasters, five things that we as people who are tech personnel need to do to avoid, in order to be more productive within the tech space. Thank you.